No, to walk it across the shore.
The captain.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
The captain kind of has that puzzled look. We're just gonna find another way around.
No, that's. I suppose. I mean, you know,
It'll
if you think
take
that's the best idea. Like, I'm not going to argue with you, but
it'll take a bit more time.
I'm understandably disappointed.
Can we hoof it from here?
Wait, hang on. Is anyone a fire mage or close enough to?
Nope.
Nope, sorry.
Does anyone have any way to make a walkway with water?
I don't have creative
Wait,
destroy water.
can anyone force push a iceberg?
I don't think I have that much oomph in my spells. Hang on. Let me see what I do have. That
Find
might
out.
be of use.
Do it.
So wait. I actually think I might have something.
I think
Unless
Yes.
I can
How
charm the
how
iceberg into moving.
big's the iceberg?
Hang on.
They're a bit bigger than the boat most often than not.
Okay.
How big? With my 14 perception.
If they were a creature, most of them would be counted as huge to gargantuan.
Okay.
Here.
The captain keeps shouting orders in his
Alright.
strange language.
Actually, I think I have a plan, Captain. How fast can this boat move?
I don't like this plan. Already, do I
Kind-
not like this plan?
How fast can you make this boat
Kind
move?
of shrugs. 4 knots.
We're between very and kind of fast.
How fast would that be in like squares?
There was a fourth wall once before Milo came tumbling through.
Come on.
Now I only have 3. What is
Come
this?
About
Three walls in a row.
6 feet a second.
6 feet a second. All right.
Hang on.
Yeah, I have nothing. I could
Bullshit.
take one person with me, but
Not a whole boat.
So, let's see.
Yeah. Oh, and this is multiple icebergs, right? This is
Okay,
not
Yeah.
just one.
Gilded, that is literally
yeah,
1
we're,
foot.
we're like stuck
then
in
never-
multiple icebergs and we have to get to our...
Gilded,
Never
we
mind,
run
never
at
mind.
5 feet a second. Actually, I run slightly faster than that. But 5 feet a second. I feel like the boat's movement speed is better than that.
They're actually not that much better, to be honest.
Really? That's depressing.
Yeah.
Actually, on that note, so you people move at 5 feet a second, yeah? Maybe Myla. I think Myla moves faster.
Well, they don't think most fast than you do.
I move at 6.66666666666, and then the calculator runs out and says 7 recurring feet a second.
Stupid calculator. It's 6 recurring, not 7 recurring.
Very good.
Jeez.
It does a shitload of 6s, and then the calculator runs out of room, so it just like rounds it up to 7.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It tried very hard though. 1, 2, 10, 11, 12,
Fuck you.
13, 14,
Wait,
15.
My better gun. Need my better gun.
But the
7,
captain suggests
30. Does it to 30 spaces. Anyway, sorry.
that if you want to hoof it, he can just kind of camp here until you guys return.
Yeah, that would work.
So he'll just stay with the crew on this iceberg and then we'll...
Yeah. They can easily get it kind of attached to the iceberg and set up like a more permanent camp.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, we can totally hoof it.
He kind of shrugs
Yeah.
and waves his hand in the air, and everyone just kind of groans. And they run the thing ashore. They start pulling it onto the land. Also, who's carrying all the stuff that was listed in the communications book?
Either Varen or Shizuka, I think.
I can carry
Sorry,
some
what?
of it. I can't carry all of it, but I can carry some of it.
Well, there's
Sorry,
2
what?
potions of lesser restoration, your cold weather gear, a lantern, 2 oil flasks, and some alchemist fire.
Okay, well, I have wet weather gear and a warm ring, so I didn't give half a fuck about that. I've got 2 potions, so maybe our front liners could take 1 a pair.
Lesser Restoration is not actually a healing potion. It's more of a buff removal.
Debuff.
Oh yeah, for like poisons and shit. Yeah.
Again, frontliners can take 1 a pair, and then we'll distribute them as we need to.
Mhm.
I'm going to take the leg of that crab guy as well.
It's a giant fish person.
Regardless, he's now down a leg.
Well, it only had one, so
What do you mean it only had 1?
it's a fish.
Oh, it's a fish.
It's a
Okay,
merman,
right.
basically.
But it's a man. Man has 2 legs. Now, or actually, technically, man has 3 legs. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. I would
Heather,
like to
I'll
kill
talk
it.
to this
Thank
too.
you. I do not like death claws. They are not fun.
No one does.
Wait, what was the creature? It's not a death claw.
No, it was a death claw.
The death claw?
Oh no, the thing I just shot was a death claw. What we're talking about is not a death claw, it was a marrow.
Oh, okay. It's God. Oh,
Basically,
wait.
okay.
How do we find a death claw in the middle of the ocean? And we just like, wow.
Wrecked
Okay.
It's a very, very persistent death claw.
He's the
Oh.
comic about the moon, and it's like Neil Armstrong's like the flag, like the Vikings, and then one very persistent duck.
Tyler, this is an image of a marrow.
I'm picturing a very angry-looking mermaid.
Oh, it was another one of
Yeah.
the arrows. Okay.
kick it.
Dropbox. Dropbox. Why use the potatoes? Yeah.
Bottom part fish, part also fish.
With arms.
Oh, it's a what's his name? Shit. They have a name. They're in Waterfall Craft. Naga. It's a Naga.
Yeah, basically, I guess.
It's that thing that Vamp always wanted to play in
But
Shadowrun.
I did keep that I did keep that harpoon.
Yeah, so did I. I kept my harpoon.
Because it does 2d6.
But also, I found it in my side, and so I'm like, well, I'm not exactly going to throw it away.
Yeah, it's a memento.
Better than a series of tattoos and a dead wife, so yay.
So the boat gets itself, onto land, and the crew starts pulling out blankets. Not really blankets, but like weight sheets, and they start covering the whole thing in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is
They have
quite
tarps. You gave them tarps.
very, very large weight tarps. Yes.
So Alex is good with cold weather gear. Rolf's fine. You said there was an extra thing of cold weather gear, right?
There was 4 things of cold weather gear.
Okay, so we can get cold weather gear. Okay.
I'm actually not okay with cold weather gear, but I have discovered that I can prestidigitate my clothes to be 75 degrees Fahrenheit all the time. So
Which
my
is-
normal
Ring.
clothing.
Which is kind of strange as a concept, yet genius.
So I look like I'm just walking around, normal temperate weather, but it's warm clothing. Anyway.
So do you guys have a marching order of any sort?
Yeah.
I'm sticking towards the middle.
No.
I would be
You're up
either middle or rear guard, I guess.
Okay. Myla, go last.
Okay.
If you have the extra movement speed to move up to the front if we need to. Put
Fair.
good old mate Hrolfir at the very front, because I don't feel like walking into traps. I will go directly behind him, and Alexandra will go behind me.
Okay.
Marching order.
The idea behind this is the tank with the lowest mobility is up the front, so that if a frontal assault happens, which I'm sort of kind of making it favoring at the moment, he's right there. I'm acting as kind of like a pseudo scout at the moment with my constant perception checks and such. So they want me a bit further up the front. This way, also puts Alexandria a little bit further back in case of frontal assaults, and Mila can move around the party wherever, because she's got like 50 fucking movement speed or whatever.
She's also decent, like, off tank in case we get ambushed from behind. So I like this. That seems strategically
Awesome.
sound.
Congratulations, you've now been informed of all of my decisions and why I am.
Yay!
Planning, always useful.
How does the weather look?
It's looking kind of cold, but it's not looking like it's gonna snow anytime
It's not
soon.
blizzard. It's not blizzard conditions. It's just cold.
Alright.
And admittedly, everything in front of you counts as difficult terrain. So it'll take you at least a camp to get actually all the way over.
Well, all right.
As I wasn't entirely anticipating this. Off the
Wait,
rails.
what was the other option? Well, I thought our options were like,
Well,
oh, you wanted us to make a path up to the icebergs, like we could take the whole boat.
no, the other option was having the boat captain just kind of find a way.
Oh,
For
okay.
the sake of smashing through the fourth wall, is this non-magical difficult terrain?
It is definitely not magical.
Excellent.
And is-
I don't give. I give Neri a fuck, but I keep up with my party anyway.
But of course. Freaking weird magic ranger shenanigans.
Ranger bullshit, but yes. Also, I've lost all my character shit because I did a factory reset on my phone.
Smooth.
So now I'm kind of sad.
Your trek has taken you pretty decently long time to actually manage to get going.
Can I do a perception check to like scout, like look around for people?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 21.
Hmm.
It's white in just about every direction. But you've actually managed to get to a rather impressive sized chunk of ice. It seems to be kind of a piece of a larger mass that you just kind of happen to run into.
Okay.
So it's tapered off to not be completely difficult terrain anymore. So you've managed to speed it up a bit, but you're still gonna end up having a
I have my bow drawn.
Mhm.
Trust this place in the fucking slightest.
But would you want to set up camp in the daylight, in the dark, or would you want to just try to just burn through until you
Well, we're
Taper
gonna
off.
risk exhaustion if we just go on through. So, I think once it gets towards the latter parts of the evening, like we set up camp like just before dusk.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Just, and I think we should do the circular formation where we have all the tents facing out, and then the fire in the middle. That way
Fuck,
we're
all the-
ready
all the-
for an attack no matter what
tents
direction it
facing.
comes from.
Wait, who has a tent?
We have tarps.
I thought we all had like minor or basic.
Oh, we don't have
Tents.
basic gear, including tents and things.
well, unless you have a tent in your inventory.
Oh,
I don't.
Is there a cave nearby?
I have a sleeping bag.
So roll
Wait,
perception.
Gilded, survival check. I am gonna build an igloo.
I'm gonna build an igloo. Okay.
Yes!
Well, damn. Look at that. So, well, Shizuka is just like looking desperately for a cave. Baron is just expertly cutting out this kick-ass igloo, and it has like a little hot tub in it. It's just like, yeah.
I would like to
Is it big
assist
enough-
with the
is it big enough
construction of
for
this
the whole
igloo.
Party at least.
I would like to assist with the construction of this igloo by melting the edges of the ice cubes and then freezing them back into place.
Ooh, excellent. Shaping them.
So
Love it.
now it's nice and warm.
Freaking igloo welding. Oh yeah, magic is the
Yeah.
best.
Igloo welding.